Having a video go viral or suddenly explode on YouTube can be a bit of a shocking experience, as Brian Hull and I both found out. When I first started producing videos on YouTube, I never expected a huge amount of success. I was going to be very happy with just a moderate number of subscribers, and hey, if I was making a little money, that was going to be awesome. And then I had a video that somewhat exploded. I won't call it viral, but it really caught YouTube's algorithms and just started getting a lot of views. More than I could keep up with, and it actually overwhelmed me. Mine wasn't fully viral. It got me up to about 500,000 views, but for the size of my channel at the time, that was a crazy number, and it really overwhelmed me. I couldn't keep up with it. Well, I'm not the only one that has experienced such a thing. You may know Brian Hull, the man of many voices, who did a viral video, and I mean really viral, when he did his version of Let It Go with all the different Disney characters. And it really went nuts. Well, I had the wonderful pleasure of being able to meet up with Brian for a little bit at Disneyland a couple weeks ago. And as we were walking around doing things, the subject of that came up, and how do you deal with something like that when it happens? And what was it like for him? And comparing that to my own experience. Because his went even bigger than mine, and his channel is so much bigger than mine. And by the way, if you don't know Brian Hull, you need to go check his channel out. The man is awesome. But we got talking about that as we were walking down Main Street, and I wanted to share that conversation with you. It just kind of a neat look at kind of behind the lens and what it's like to be a normal person that all of a sudden you've had the unexpected happen on YouTube.
So you probably joined around Let It Go time, didn't you?
That's actually when I joined.
That was?
Yeah.
You were part of like the 100,000 that joined up before I had anything else but Let It Go and like old videos that I didn't mean for anyone to see.
Yes.
Yeah.
So back at that stage where you were like, what is happening to me?
It was the craziest time because I didn't expect anyone to see that video. Mm-hmm. I didn't mean for anyone to see it except for like one contest that I made it for.
Yeah.
And the only reason I put it up on YouTube was because that was part of the rules, was you had to make it public and it had to be on YouTube. I'm like, okay. And I made one link to just family and friends to be like, hey, I don't know about this thing. Is it any good? They shared it 400 times. And I'm like, I didn't want y'all to share it to the world. I just wanted to tell me if it was good or not. And then 5 days later, 5 million views, and I had a career.
Isn't it weird though how that works? I mean, the one video I had that built my channel was nowhere near as big as yours.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just like you're sitting there, okay, I'm just making stuff, and then all of a sudden it's like, boom, what is going on?
That's exactly what it is. And to this day, it's still so surreal. And I remember I was talking with the guy who did Chocolate Rain, Kazan Day.
Yes.
He's one of the guys who I met shortly after I came out here. He's a sweet guy.
Yeah, I've heard great things about Tazon.
Oh yeah, he's great. And then we were having a lunch, and we both talked about there is this thing we called the Viral Clog, where when you're going viral that fast, you kind of can't comprehend what's going on. So the whole time your brain is like foggy, and you just kind of sit there thinking, this can't really be happening. So every day you're just waiting to wake up, and it's almost like you're watching someone else live your life for you because you just feel so out of body like the whole time. So we're both sitting there going, it's like, yeah, that's exactly what happens. So the whole time just like,
well, I know when
that can't really be happening.
I had the one video, and at the time I was small enough, every time somebody commented, I'd respond, and it's kind of like that, and all of a sudden it's like, I can't keep up.
You can't.
It's an all day, there's no way.
There is no way at all. Like, I feel bad. I never respond to comments anymore. And that's just because
There's too many.
There's too many. I've thought about just like having a time, like maybe an hour after I post a video, I could actually like just go comment on a couple people's, but even then that proved to be like not able to do, because sometimes it's like I post a video and immediately have to go get on another podcast.
You're what? Right about the 2 million mark? Just under?
Just under.
Yeah, so
haven't quite made it yet, but we're pretty close.
So yeah, you're basically, when you publish a video, then you're getting 100,000 views within 24 hours. A lot of times, I'm guessing.
It depends on the video. Sometimes you can. Some of the content I can get that high that fast. Others, it's like within the first day, somewhere between 30 and 70,000.
Yeah, I'm just trying to imagine remotely keeping up with that. Like,
Oh yeah, I just can't. Like I'll go on the creator app and it'll show you like the top five most recent comments on like all your videos. I'll just check that. As long as they're all positive, I'm like, okay, people are happy. That's as far as I go.
Yeah.
And every once in a while I'll see a bad comment in there. I'm just like, is this everybody or just one dude? Okay, it's just the one dude.
Yeah, just the one. Yeah, I don't know. You won't see it as much with yours, harder track, but I know I've got a couple people that even sometimes before I post a video, they've disliked it already.
Oh yeah, there's people who subscribe just to dislike you. And I'm just like, do you realize that you're actually helping me by doing that?
Because you're causing interaction, and
You're
that works with YouTube's algorithm.
which helps YouTube's algorithm. So that's why I don't understand. There was one dude who literally went on every single video I had, told me how awful I was and how I should look at myself and all these terrible things. And I'm like, you realize how much you just helped me?
Yeah.
So you're so mad at me, but you're helping me. And you don't even realize it. So they don't understand, like, the way to really hurt somebody is not watch their content.
Yeah, just ignore them.
Just ignore them. And then that's going to hurt them more than anything else. And not that I'm promoting anyone to go hurt anybody else, but that's also the nicest way to go about it. Also, then it's weird.
It's funny because I got the language filter set up, so if people make comments that are off color or whatever, my filters catch it. I don't delete them because it still registers as comments. Otherwise,
I don't want it. I don't believe in it.
I try to keep it family friendly, so I don't have the curse words and stuff. And so that's the way it filters.
But then they figure out ways around the filter.
Yeah.
Like instead of writing the F word or something, they'll put a little asterisk over there where one of the letters is supposed to be, and all that jazz. And I'm like, I just can't keep up with it.
So I hope you enjoyed that little look at my thoughts and Brian's thoughts about how you suddenly deal with a video that just explodes on you. It's definitely an experience that is good and scary at the same time. So I hope you enjoyed that little look at the perspective of what it's like to have a video explode on YouTube unexpectedly, to go viral, to suddenly be getting lots of attention that you weren't expecting. And how do you respond and deal with that? In the both of our cases, it really established our YouTube presence, our online presence. In my case, I already had a channel, but it really got my channel growing and exploding and setting itself up for where I am now. In Brian's case, he wasn't even expecting anything, and all of a sudden it's exploded, and it really created everything for him, and all the opportunities and his online presence and really his career now have all come out of one video that went viral. A neat experience, a shared experience, but that affected us in different ways. Now, if you were not familiar with Brian's channel, you really need to look him up. The man is incredibly talented and just an overall great guy as well. So be sure to look up Brian Hull on YouTube. I've also got a link down below in the description, and I'll also even have one flashed right up there for you if you want to go check him out if you haven't already. I've actually even got more stuff coming up with Brian later on. Look for the Disneyland vlog with him in it, as well as a wonderful story I'll feature later on about how he blessed my niece as well. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this quick little collab with Brian and I. I also want to give a huge shout out to my patrons for helping to make things like this possible. They are my support network, and they bless me in so many ways. I do want to give a special shout out to Haley Borges, and I hope I said your name right, for signing on as new patron, as well as to Rich Walker for increasing his pledge. Thank you so much. If you want to know more about Patreon and supporting me, or fan pages, or getting in touch with me, or equipment, or merchandise, be sure to check the description below. There's a ton of information there for you. Thank you so very much for watching, and God bless. Well, I'm not... Okay. If you'd like to know about my merchandise, fan pages, and more, be sure to check the description below. If you'd like to know whenever I've got a new video posted, well, make sure you hit that button right up there and subscribe. If you'd like to watch another one of my videos, I've got a great one for you right here. And if you'd like to be like these wonderful people here and support me financially on Patreon, well, make sure you check the link right there There's even some extra perks for them. Thank you so much and God bless.